coached by Christian DeVries. Waylon Carroll, Guillermo Urete, Vanessa Leve, and trained by Robert Dyson. Now for the Coyotes. In goal, number 1, Anthony Bustamante. Number 3, Rylan Ross. Number 8, Caillou Quebecski. Number 9, Jay Fuentes. Number 10, Kyle Brereton. Number 11, Kali'i Iliwa. Number 12, Matthew Rodriguez. Number 14, Dylan Davis. Number 17, Jose Perdomo. Number 21, Marcos Chavez. And number 32, Nathan Bellett. The Coyotes are coached by Zach Camp. Assisted by Hector Rocio.
The soccer twin bill caps off tonight with the Coyotes men's squad running against the Pumas of Paradise Valley. Coach Zach Camp for the team still looking for that elusive first win. The squad enters tonight's match with a record of 0-9-2. The squad is coming off a 1-1 draw against Gateway. Sebastian Vega with the goal for the Coyotes and Anthony Bustamante with 3 saves and 1 goal allowed. The team takes on one of the better Division II teams in Region 1. The Pumas squad enters 4-7-1. They are coming off a 6-3 loss at Glendale. They average over 2 goals, putting up 9 shots per game, .250 shot percentage, and have allowed 4 goals per game. Aiden Matheson, one to watch for the Pumas. He leads the conference with 10 goals. He is number 2. Kyle Brereton leads the Coyotes with 3 goals. Jose Perdomo with 2. Anthony Bustamante has 58 saves with 33 goals allowed, allowing a little over 3 goals a game with a save percentage of .637 through 11 games. Coyotes have scored 9 goals, average almost 6 shots per game, and have allowed almost 4 goals a game. Starting lineup for Paradise Valley starts with their goalkeeper. Number 0, the sophomore, Logan Hanrahan. Number 2, Aiden Matheson, who we just talked about, a freshman forward, leads the conference in goals with 10. Number 3, Connor Brandley, a midfielder freshman. Number 4, Chance Sherman, freshman defender. Number 8, Kamala Garma, sophomore forward. Number 9, Mark Dobis, a sophomore forward. Number 10, Jimmy Quintero, sophomore midfielder. Number 11, Johnny Granados, a sophomore, forward. Number 16, Joshua Garcia, freshman midfielder. Number 11, Christian Aguirre, freshman defender. And number 20, Fernando Botello, a freshman defender. Starters for Chandler Gilbert between the pipes, Anthony Bustamante. Number 1, a freshman. Number 3, defender Rylan Ross, a sophomore. Number 8, Caillou Quebecski, freshman forward. Number 9, Jay Fuentes, a sophomore midfielder. Number 10, Kyle Brereton, freshman forward. Number 11, Kalili Kalua, a sophomore defender. Number 12, Matthew Rodriguez, a freshman. Number 14, Dylan Davis, also a freshman. Number 17, freshman forward, Jose Perdomo. Number 26, Mauricio Haro, midfielder, a freshman. Nathan Millett, also a midfielder, a freshman as well. We are getting ready to start this one as these two teams ready to go at it, and appreciate you dialing us up right here on the Chandler Gilbert Sports Network for the nightcap. We saw the Chandler Gilbert girls knock off PV 6-0. 4 goals in the first half, 2 in the second half. And Scott Smith and his team feeling really good about how the second half of the season is shaping up now with 2 wins and a draw in the last 3 matches. Now it's all about the men, and they're looking for their first victory of the season. PV on the attacking end on that left side. Chance Sherman, and rips that right into Bustamante for the first save of the night. Bustamante so solid between the pipes, a young man who just breathes competition and just a true leader for this team. Some keys tonight for Chandler Gilbert: get off to a fast start, put some pressure on PV. Against some of the better teams, Chandler Gilbert's had to really pack it in and not force the tempo, and instead packing it in defensively and letting the other teams dictate. So it's very imperative that Chandler Gilbert gets off to a quick start. Knocked on the deep end, and Bustamante will shoot this one away. Right at midfield as PV dumping it back down. Pumas led by Matheson with 10 goals. He leads the league. Nico White with 4, Mark Dobis with 4, and Phoenix Hall and Joshua Garcia with 3 apiece. Last time out, Pumas lost 6-3 to Glendale. Matheson, Mark Dobis, and Johnny Granados with goals for PV. Between the pipes, goalie Logan Hanrahan gave up 6 goals and 16 shots in that one for the opposition. Of course, Chandler Gilbert coming off the draw against Gateway. Sebastian Vega with the lone goal. Anthony Bustamante, 3 saves and 1 goal allowed. PV bringing the pressure on that left side. Johnny Granados. Granados taken away. Chandler Gilbert. Millett tries to stay on his feet. He is fouled from behind and gets the call. Coach DeVries, right to my right, running the show, also coaches the women's side. Been with the program, coaching the men since 2018. Coach DeVries is coaching Spring Hill College. Also University of Minnesota Morris, Missouri Valley College, and now here with PV. It's going to be a corner opportunity. His assistant coaches are Waylon Carroll as well as Guillermo Uriarte. Last time they met was last year. Coyotes knocked off the Pumas 1-0 and lost the rematch 3-1. Next up for the Coyotes, a Tuesday home match against Glendale Community College. Corner opportunity. This one is ripped, and a header knocks it away briefly. PV trying to clear it and coming in at midfield. Knocking him back the other way. Marco Chavez. Caillou Kavexne giving a chase. Chandler Gilbert retains possession. Looking at the men's standings in the ACCAC. Pima Community College conference record 7-1. Phoenix College next 6-0-2. Arizona Western 5-0-2. Yavapai 5-3. Eastern Arizona 4-2-1. Glendale 4-4. Scottsdale 2-3-2. Mesa 1-1-4. PV 2-5-1. South Mountain 1-5-1. Chandler Gilbert 0-6-1. Cochise blanked out. Gateway 0-7. And here comes PV. Racing to the ball is Aiden Matheson. Matheson has it taken away for a brief second, but the Pumas will control it. As we look at the D1's soccer poll, Arizona Western ranked number 2. It's 7-0-3. D2 men's soccer ranking, Phoenix College in second, 7-0-2. Pima Community 9-1. We saw Pima just last week, and Pima was very impressive. A lot of skill from that squad from over in Tucson. This one is ripped out of bounds. So Arizona well represented in both rankings, and Mesa Community College also making some noise in the D2 polls, coming in at number 14 at 3-1-4. Caillou Kavexne knocks it over to Millett. Millett trying to control. And that one's punched up. Jose Perdomo giving chase and securing it is Logan Hanrahan. Hanrahan feeling his attacking back on that left side. Coming up and punched up, and this one stays in bounds. Mark Dobis thought it was going to go out of bounds, and Dobis shoots it right side and just right of the upper right corner of the post. Dobis lost track of where the ball was, and then all of a sudden put the accelerator on, and you can tell the skill and speed set of that young man. And Chandler Gilbert trying to control on the back end, and they knock it out of bounds, and that is a bad turnover right there. Can't give a team like PV that has a good amount of skill set another chance. No score, this one just underway. 6 minutes in. Chandler Gilbert still looking for that elusive win. They've played hard, and really comes down with this team. It's just finding enough offense. At times, so much pressure is put on their defense to perform that that side gets taxed. Offensive units got to be able to provide some opportunities and keep the back end fresh. And you look at Chandler Gilbert here in the course of the last 4 matches, a 1-1 draw against Gateway. Before that, Pima losing 6-0, Phoenix College 7-1, Scottsdale 5-0, and Yavapai a 3-0 loss. And that's a gauntlet of a schedule. It's not like Chandler Gilbert is playing teams not worthy. They're playing solid teams, but the scoring opportunities have been limited. Millett working hard, middle of the field, trying to corral it, and was in a short battle with Kamala Garma. And Millett, that one off his shoulder. Or Millett, left side, Kyle Brereton. Brereton, left side, coming up. Kyle Brereton turns the corner, the punch shot. But a good sequence by the Coyotes. More opportunities early in this one, and that is what you want to see from a team that is just struggling to put the ball in the net. Make some noise and get some shots, and you never know what can happen. Now in the 9th minute of the first half, a corner opportunity. That one punched, and that's knocked away, cleared out by PV for a short moment. Battle on that right side. PV almost taken away by Brereton on the crossing pass. Kalili Kalua coming up deep from that back end. Dumps it down to Caillou. Caillou, Kavexne. Over in the middle. Dylan Davis shoots it over. Kyle Brereton. Foul call goes against Chandler Gilbert. Now heading into the 10th minute. Chandler Gilbert looking to make some noise against goalie Logan Hanrahan. Product of Sabino High School in Tucson. Now right here in PV. Kalia Kalua and Bustamante will knock it right back to Kalia. Kalili, that is. Work that right side. Coming up, Matthew Rodriguez. In that middle, Dylan Davis. Dylan Davis.
Keep the pressure. Keep him here. Keep him here. Now. Press it. We're pressing.
Coming up.
Come on, we need to press harder.
Millett.
Press
Millett
harder.
dumps it back down.
Go. There you go, Chance. That's
Some
it.
physical work on that left side by Chance Sherman. Put a body into the Coyotes. Coming up, shot across. Another rip. Mark Dobis. Dobis with a couple first half shots. And the shots are slowly piling up for PV. Chandler Gilbert holding its own, having some solid offensive moments in this first half. Good night for soccer. Mother Nature, the sun is set, it's cool, it's comfortable. Temperatures might be in the low 90s, maybe even the 80s. Because as we head toward October, nothing but Chamber of Commerce weather here in the Grand Canyon State. Millett, middle of the field, tries the feet. Caillou is going to have an opportunity. Caillou splits a defender. Caillou, shot is up, and that one is a save by Hanrahan. But Caillou, excellent attack, and Hanrahan got the big paw on it, knocking it over the crossbar to keep this one even at 0. But an excellent sequence by the Coyotes. One of the best sequences of the year. Corner opportunity. Knocked right in the middle. And once again, Hanrahan getting up, knocking it away. So Hanrahan all of a sudden being tested by this Coyotes team. And another corner kick opportunity. Coyotes making some noise, and that's exactly what you want to see. This one fired. Caillou tried to flick it off the one hop. That one shot from the outside. But the Coyotes are coming and they're firing shots, and that's what you want to see. Matthew Rodriguez firing one from about 20 yards out. PV working the left side. Caillou right in front of the defender. Johnny Granados off a good feed, shoots it to the right side, where Aiden Matheson was trying to come up and control the leather. Some pulling and tugging, and they let that go. Knocked out of bounds. And PV with a rush here in this first half, about 13 minutes in. Body contact. And Chandler Gilbert erases some momentum by the Pumas in that sequence. Bustamante, Khalili coming up, knocks it over. Bustamante shoots it up. Coming up that back end, working it. Marcos Chavez, Dylan Davis, Millett, Matthew Rodriguez. Rodriguez crosses over. Dylan Davis coming up the right side. Almost fed Jose Perdomo. Millett shoots it up. And they call offsides on Jose Perdomo. But still another good sequence by the Coyotes. This one launched down the field. Matthew Rodriguez in defense. Dylan Davis. Khalili on that back end. Shoots it over. Matthew Rodriguez keeping it alive. And this Coyotes team looks a little more fluid offensively. Millett shoots it back down. Marco Chavez. Hanrahan takes the pooch shot right in front of Jose Perdomo, who was chasing in. Millett. That's worked to the right side. Kyle Brereton trying to put a body on a body. Jose Perdomo also giving chase. Under 30 minutes left in his first half. Scoreless. PV and Chandler Gilbert underneath the lights. Good night for the ladies as they get it done, knocking off PV 6-0. 4 first half goals. Juanita Morales with a pair. Samantha Haug picks up her second collegiate shutout, and she wasn't tested. Young lady is dealing with a fractured face, but she's out there after suffering the injury in the draw against Yavapai. Rodriguez on the flow in. Knocked by Millett, giving chase. PV trying to control it. Jose Perdomo in a foot race. Perdomo, he's got it. Jose Perdomo, opportunity. Hanrahan in the front. Hanrahan knocks it down. Perdomo tries to keep it alive. And bodies on the floor, but Logan Hanrahan, point blank shot and came up with a big save. But this Chandler Gilbert offense looks so much better tonight. They are putting pressure, they're attacking, they're finding some good seams, and they are making some noise. So far, their best home match on the offensive end this season, without a doubt. And this is only first 16 minutes in. Coming up, racing. That's blocked in midfield. Dylan Davis. Davis on a body. Clea Kalua. Marco Chavez. Chavez. Dylan Davis. Work that right side. Matthew Rodriguez. Back to Marco Chavez. Perdomo almost had an opportunity to split the defenders. Perdomo right in that middle. Perdomo coming up. Jose Perdomo. Once again, Perdomo. Caillou Kovexny giving chase. Perdomo with a good opportunity. Just could not beat the one defender. Had the ball taken away. Now foot race. Aiden Matheson giving chase. The leading scorer in the conference with 10 goals. So far, he's been kept in check. Nathan Millett. Millett. Caillou Kovexny open to his right. Caillou with an opportunity. Caillou shoots it across. If Caillou could do that again, maybe came too wide, didn't take the motion to the ball to cut it off and take the angle and head toward the goal. Kalili Kalua coming up. Gotta love the attacking back getting involved early in this one. Good work on that other side of the field. Shot across. And the PV back end clears it. Now they're working it toward midfield. Punched. Aiden Matheson giving chase. Matheson. Good work by Chandler Gilbert, but PV keeps it alive. Good battles. Chandler Gilbert defensively doing a really nice job. Caillou Kovexny. Kovexny knocks it back down. Matthew Rodriguez. Rodriguez shoots it over to Dylan Davis. Davis, couple defenders, has it taken away. Now it's PV on the move. Johnny Granados. Granados shoots in the middle. Couple passes. Now dump back down. Coming up, the attacking back. Too much space given. Worked on that left side. Opportunity shot, and Bustamante will scoop it up. And Johnny Granados could not get a good shot off, but that was a moment by Chandler Gilbert. Just gave too much free space. Gave too much room. Now a slew of changes for PV. About to check in. Harrison Hofstad, as well as Joel Hernandez, Phoenix Hall, and number 12, Nico White from Corona del Sol High School, where my oldest just graduated from, and my youngest currently attends. A former Aztec. Nico, wish you the best, champ. So Nico White Obviously, he lives in the Corona del Sol area. Special place in my heart because my one oldest graduated. She's currently in Cornell. My youngest currently attends. Plays on the softball team there. So a slew of changes right now for the Pumas about to be made by Coach DeVries. 20 minutes into this one, we are scoreless. This PB team coming off a 6-3 loss to Glendale. Chandler Gilbert coming off a 1-1 draw against Gateway. Still looking for that elusive first win. Russ Luce, the AD of Chandler Gilbert, right to my right. He has been here all day, bleeds teal and howls like a coyote. Coach DeVries talking to his players for PV. And right now my vision of the field totally blocked by a slew of Pumas about to check in. Khalili with the header moves it up just a bit, but PV coming right back. And that's a call going against Chandler Gilbert. PV is going to have a shot from about 30 yards out or so. Under 23 minutes left in this first half. Scoreless from Chandler Gilbert. It's the Pumas and Coyotes in a Saturday night affair. In great weather here at Chandler Gilbert. Mother Nature bringing the Chamber of Commerce soccer temperatures. Kick from the outside, blocked by the front line of Chandler Gilbert, and they knock it away. Jose Perdomo racing up the field, right in the middle. Kyle Brereton has the ball taken away. Brereton, the team's leading scorer with 3 goals. PV dumping it to midfield. Now some excellent moves by the Pumas. Tacking right. Crossing pass. Knocked away by Matthew Rodriguez. Right place, right time. Aiden Matheson and Bustamante will scoop it up. Under 22 minutes left. And that water break should be coming at any moment. There's a water break and about the halfway points of first and the second halves because of the warm weather here in Arizona. For player safety as well. Caillou putting a play on the ball. Chan Sherman's there. Chan Sherman dumps it back. Now it's dumped in the middle. Kamala Garma shoots it up that right side. Aiden Matheson. Got a couple bodies on him. Dylan Davis. Dylan Davis takes it away from Matheson. Coyotes playing on. Jose Perdomo. And that's dumped right back down to Logan Hanrahan. We had a college football score from ASU. They were leading Colorado 17-14. We'll get you an update on that game and also get you an update on the D-backs game taking on the Dodgers, game 1 of their playoff series beginning in LA. Diamondbacks against the hated Dodgers. A victory over Dodger Blue would be so sweet for a Diamondbacks team no one thought much of to start the year, and a team that's persevered, and Torey Lovello has seen his team to get up to a great start. They had a middle season funk and then really came alive at the latter portion. Right side. Marco Chavez. Chavez Shoots it up. Matthew Rodriguez racing up that right side. Rodriguez surveying. One defender in front of him. Rodriguez, couple moves. Working it back. Shoots it over. Crossing. Middle of the field. Left side. Brereton shoots. Brereton bangs off the top of the post. And PV clears it out. Kyle Brereton inches away of putting Chandler Gilbert on the scoreboard. Matthew Rodriguez, right side. Some body contact. Kyle Brereton so close. Banged off the top of the post. And now changes about to be made for PV. And we've got a water break. And we'll take a short time out here from Chandler Gilbert.
Dude in the red shirt. He says one more word to me, you can go home. Yeah. One more word, he can go home. I've already told him to shut his mouth twice. Oh, you don't have to. He doesn't agree with me. You'll know when I tell him. No, you don't have to. You know he's going to leave.
Yeah, but I'm probably have to go over and I'm fine with it. Let me know.
So this one getting interesting as Charles Farr, the main ref and the middle of the field, giving a warning to one of the fans. Gulshan Majidi is one of the referee assistants, as well as Alex Casada. So a good, solid 25 minutes by Chandler Gilbert. This is easily one of their best attacking home halves of the season. And Kyle Brereton, point blank, just hit off the post, and Caillou hit off the crossbar. So some good attacking advantages by the Coyotes in this one.
Can't tell. No, I got it.
19 minutes and 15 seconds left in this first half. A very entertaining first half. This hasn't been a Coyotes offense just trying to get back on defense and provide support for the attacking back. They have brought the energy. They have brought their game faces, and they're working hard, and they're making things happen. Now it's Sherman working it across. Harrison Hofstad into the game. Now dumped. Christian Aguirre, middle of the field. Joel Hernandez. Now Sherman, left side. Coyotes putting more one-on-one contact, giving chase, trying to turn the corner, shooting it across, and knocked away. Nico White. As we mentioned, Nico White from Corona del Sol High School, graduated last year. 18 minutes and change. And a very competitive first half. Aiden Matheson for PV. The league's leading goal scorer with 10 has been held in check so far. Chandler Gilbert working that back end. Caillou try to get it across. But Matthew Rodriguez and the Coyotes control possession. Rodriguez surveying. Throws it in. Jose Perdomo. Call goes in favor of Chandler Gilbert. And Charles Farr, the Main ref on the field. Caillou. Rodriguez trying to chase down Nico White. Nathan Millett dumps it. Tracked down by Connor Branley. And Hanrahan comes out of the box, securing it. Under 17 minutes left. Exciting first half from Chandler Gilbert. The women, all good. A 6-0 victory. Juanita Morales with a pair of goals. Also getting goals from Megan Castle, Cheyenne Castillo, Allie Davis as well. Racing up the field, PV. Dumped on left side. And giving chase is Nico White. White, one of the top goal scorers on this team. Kalua coming up that left side. Works it to the middle of the field. Body contact. They play on. Knocked that left side. Matthew Rodriguez, little header. Caillou shoots it up the field. Coach DeVries wants his team in attack mode. Nico White shoots it down. Sherman racing that left side. Cross. That one's blocked on the shot. Kalili coming up. Work that back end. Knocked up left side. Trying to secure it. Brereton is there. And we've got a player down for Chandler Gilbert. Referee coming over to check it out. And that is Kalili Kalua, who is so valuable to that attacking back for Chandler Gilbert. And now he's up, he's walking around, and he's a gamer. Zach Camp said about his team, he's still trying to find men that when they step on the field, they go all out, they're not afraid, and they bring in. He says Kalili is one of those players, as well as goaltender Anthony Bustamante. A player they can't afford to be without. Worked up, PV. Nico White shoots it across. Coming up that left side. Worked in the middle. Blocked. PV. Now controlling it, working it to the left side. Sherman is there. Sherman splits the defender. Coming up, Nico White. Nico White got some space. Nico White, good move. Nico. Shot. And that one is wide. A point-blank look and just a misfire by Phoenix Hall. And that was a great look and a great sequence by the Pumas. Pinpoint passing and just broke the Coyotes defense down so much. Zach Camp got up and talked to one of his players about their execution on that last play. Chandler Gilbert clearing it back to midfield. Coach DeVries talking to one of his players. Now 14 minutes left in this first half. So glad you can join us right here in the Chandler Gilbert Sports Network. A battle between Chandler Gilbert and Paradise Valley. Pumas and Coyotes on the nightcap. Women won the first game 6-0. Nico White. White turning the corner. White, couple moves. Trying to beat a defender. Could not on the back end. Gets taken down. But the Pumas will get the call. have a corner chance. This one's centered. Battle up front. Shot to the right side, and Bustamante secures it. Anthony moving quickly. Now in at 13 minutes. And Bustamante shoots that one. Perdomo. Misread on the header. Nathan Millett shoots it up that left side. Kyle Brereton. Brereton with a defender in front of him. Make that two. Brereton. Couple moves. Gets knocked away. And Chandler Gilbert on that back end. The attacking back. Kalila Kalua. Works it back to Bustamante. Bustamante will just fire it up the field. Rylan Ross there. Right side. In that middle. Blocked by the Chandler Gilbert defense. Perdomo. And this one is up and good. Call it a 30-yard field goal. Make it out of 40 with the additional 10. In this reality, we are at zeros. Rodriguez with a battle with Nico White. Knocked out of bounds. Perdomo. Worked in the middle by PV, and that time PV just worked a little harder trying to get the ball back. Chandler Gilbert has played such a strong first half. Now they can't be outplayed in this final 11 minutes. Sherman. Chandler Gilbert at times just giving a little bit too much space for PV to run up and down the field at will. Can't have that. Bustamante. Bustamante works it to Kalili. Kalili shoots it up. Knocked up the middle. Nathan Millett. Millett. Right side coming up. Tristan Bryant. Bryant. Worked back to PV and Nico White. White. Nico White. Nico shot across right into Anthony Bustamante. And that time, Nico White, if we might have dumped it off to Harrison Hofstad, he might have had a good look. Brereton, left corner, deep, crossing. Knocked away. Parker Rich about to check in. As well as Jimmy Quintero and Tudavai Gannett. Tanyan Harrison also about to get some work. Closing on 9 minutes. Sherman left side. A little room to breathe. Shoots it down. Shot is blocked. Joel Hernandez was trying to rip one from the left side. Coyotes under 9 minutes left. Now it's PV really taking control in the last 10 minutes or so. But Chandler Gilbert making some substitutions. Also going in, number 19, Sebastian Vega, the freshman. Scored a goal in the tie against Gateway. So Chandler Gilbert, as we close in on 8 minutes, maybe their best home match half of the season. Now can they just find a way to put some pressure on Logan Hanrahan, who saw a couple point-blank looks come his way. Tristan Bryant, right side. Bryant, he's got some space. Shoots it. Nathan Millett cleared out briefly. Kalili Kalua. Kalili Kalua getting tangled up with Phoenix Hall. Nico White shoots it down the left side. Call goes against PV. Closing in on 7 minutes left. Good, strong first half by Chandler Gilbert. Team looking for its first win of the season. Rodriguez. Ran into Parker Rich, lost control. Now Parker gets it back. Left side, Kyle Brereton. Brereton racing up that left side. Couple defenders in front of him. Tries to split a pair. Now he's giving chase in the corner. This one knocked away, but Chandler Gilbert in control with 6 and change counting. Sebastian Vega checking in. Tristan Bryant checking out. Under 6 minutes left. Chandler Gilbert crossing pass. Blocked away. Out front was Nathan Millett. Millett was ready to take one. He had a good look if the pass would have came his way. Kalili. The attacking back has been very active tonight. Good work. Racing up that hold call. Punched across. Millett. Millett could just not get enough on it. And Millett smiling that one off. Closing in on 5 minutes. Clock is stopped at 5:11. Rodriguez downing some water. Also giving some agua fria to Marco Chavez. So PV with some body contact, they're walking it off. Soccer, not one for the faint of heart. Bodies will collide, bodies will hit the turf. Some cases it is the stronger mentality, who can handle it and who can't. But give the Coyotes and Coach Zach Camp a lot of credit tonight. They look strong. Score's not an indication. Of course, team has had trouble scoring all year, but they have had some good opportunities. Hanrahan with a good save, and Kyle Brereton was denied by Hanrahan as well. Knocked that back in. Body contact right there, coming over the back, getting away with it. Tudavec Gwinnett. Nico White racing the left side. Dumps it down to Phoenix Hall. Phoenix Hall shoots it across.
Phoenix, give that ball right back to Nico.
Now it's Parker Rich getting over. Rylan Ross. Jose Perdomo. Another call goes against Chandler Gilbert. 4 and change. Coach DeVries on that sidelines pleading to give the ball to the former Aztec, number 12, Nico White. So far, Aiden Matheson, the league's leading scorer with 10 goals, held in check. So good. Anything can change in a matter of seconds as Matheson tries to secure the ball before going out of bounds. Kalila Kalua. Kalila coming up. PV takes it away. Racing up. Parker Rich giving chase. 3 minutes and change left in this first half. Kalila Kalua, who took a bad spill, got back up, and he's a gamer. If he can stand, he can run. If he can run, that means he's playing. Jose Perdomo, opportunity, Jose Perdomo. That one trickles and just saved by the defender on the back end. An incredible save. Give credit to number 13, Harrison Hofstad. Put his body on the line as Jose Perdomo looked like he was going to have his 3rd goal of the season, and Hofstad prevented that one from going in. An incredible save, bailing out his goaltender, Logan Hanrahan. Now, good move by Chandler Gilbert, punched across. And that one goes wide. Another good attacking sequence by the Coyotes. Hanrahan shoots it up. Last 2 minutes of the first half. Kyle Brereton. Some physicality. Call goes against Chandler Gilbert. So the Coyotes, you can't ask more. Their best attacking home first half this season. They've looked really good at times. And that one right there, Jose Perdomo just denied an incredible save by Harrison Hofstad, bailing out his goaltender. Knocked across. Body down. Knocked across. Header on that back end. Giving chase. Chandler Gilbert racing to keep it alive. And it's PV with the change of possession. 55 seconds and counting. .45 seconds and counting. And Paradise Valley could easily be down 3-0 in this one. Hanrahan with a great save, denying Caillou Kuvexne. Kyle Brereton rings one off the post, and then it's Harrison Hofstad bailing out his goaltender. To keep this one scoreless. Final 13 seconds. Sherman, the throw-in. This one shot, and that one is way over the crossbar. Jimmy Quintero lets it fly, and that is going to do it for a strong first half for Chandler Gilbert. Multiple scoring opportunities, and Paradise Valley is reflecting on this one that they are thankful that this one is scoreless at the half. We'll take a short timeout. More to come from Chandler Gilbert. You're watching the Pumas and the Coyotes. It's at the half, tied at 0 on the Chandler Gilbert Sports Network.
No, it's right until you start it. As soon as I blow it, you give them 10 minutes. There's no. finding those spaces?
He was on thin ice, and luckily they turned it around. Yeah, and Tori Lavelle is great. Tori's great.
The other side. Let's go, Coyotes!
Really? Did you see a ASU score? So we're about to begin this second half, and a good first half for the Coyotes. Caio Kavexne hit the crossbar. Kyle Brereton denied by Hanrahan and Jose Perdomo on a hustle play by Harrison Hofstad denied the go-ahead goal, and that is where we are now as we begin this second frame. Coyotes with a really strong first half. A lot to be proud of and a lot to build on. Now they just have to continue and bring that effort. College football score, Colorado knocks off ASU by 3. Playoff baseball, the Diamondbacks, well, first off, the Phillies beat the Braves 3-0. Diamondbacks leading the Dodgers 9-0, game 1. So you got some upsets in the making right there between Philly taking game 1 from the Braves and the Dodgers taking game 1 if they can hold on against the Dodgers. Back here, 0-0. Chandler Gilbert ladies knocked off PV 6-0. 6 goals scored. 2 by Juanita Morales. 1 by Megan Castle. Cheyenne Castillo. Allie Davis. Left side, Kyle Brereton. Brereton knocks it right off a defender. Also, Aaron Holt started it all on that back end with her first goal of the season. Aaron's such a good leader of that team. Just came up from the back end and just took charge and just knocked the ball right in. She said it was a very surreal moment for her. And now corner kick for Chandler Gilbert. This one knocked away by Hanrahan. Shot, and that one's over the goal post. A rocket by Matthew Rodriguez. Off the corner. That one just over the crossbar. So Chandler Gilbert coming out. Parker Rich, Rylan Ross. Now giving chase, Connor Brandley. Connor Brandley and Rylan Ross tangled up. And a yellow card goes against Rylan Ross. So temper's starting to flare. Now it's 2 number 3s get tangled up. Coach DeVries coming up, asking for a change on the free kick. Booing down that right side. And now the head ref, which is Charles Farr, trying to control the pace of the game, saying you can't start until I blow the whistle. Some point, Charles Farr will be ready. Whistle's blown, and this one, Bustamante, and the header is over the crossbar. Bustamante coming in and full steam ahead and hitting the turf. On the header was Mark Dobis. Kyle Brereton coming out quickly, grabbing some agua fria on that left side. Bustamante shoots it to the backside right. PV briefly had control. Parker Rich. Brereton in the corner. Kyle Brereton. One defender shoots it across. Perdomo just ahead of Jose Perdomo. But another good sequence for the Coyotes. And they've really, in this first 3 minutes and 30 plus seconds, have owned this second half. Soccer is a sport, though, you can be so dominating for the bulk of the match, and then a goal trickles in on the other side by the opposition, and that great effort goes by the wayside as Bustamante snares it off the one hop. Bustamante will work it to Kalili. Now it's knocked out of the other side of the field. Slight breeze. Not like the Yavapai matchup where it was a non-stop windy affair. Rylan Ross, one defender in front, little punch. Parker Rich shoots it across. And Hanrahan. And the Coyotes pleading with Jose Perdomo to make a play on the ball. Got a good crossing pass, and that play right there is one that could come back to haunt the Coyotes. Good crossing pass, and Jose Perdomo played the spectator. Knocked out of bounds. Zach Camp walking that one off. Shot from the outside. That one is shot wide. Kyle Brereton working his way up to midfield. Throw in for the Coyotes. Rylan Ross chucking it in. Worked in by Harrison Hofstad. Another battle with Connor Brandley. Hofstad working on left side, taken away. Coyotes in the middle of the field. Nathan Millett. Little punch in the middle. Back to Millett. Dump back down. Taken away by PV. Shot up that right side. Jose Perdomo in the middle. Now PV racing up. Good effort and knock it away. Logan Hanrahan on the back end for Paradise Valley. He's been under some pressure from the Coyotes. PV. We'll see the change of possession with Clearly Klua dumping it over the middle. Tanyan Harrison works that right side. Shot up to midfield, now dumped back down. Some good crisp passing by Chandler Gilbert in this one. Header. Knocked out of bounds, and Chandler Gilbert in the 8th minute of this second half. Punched up by Hanrahan, who comes up, scoops it up. But Chandler Gilbert continues to put pressure on. Rylan Ross. Great job. Nathan Millett. Millett will shoot. That one is blocked. Blocked away by Fernando Botello. Now it's Kalili Kalua. Tanyan Harrison. Great work by Kalili denying Aiden Matheson. Matheson in the pink wear, pink shoes, held in check. Knocked over that left side. Kyle Brereton. Brereton. Little dump down pass. Millett shoots it across the field. Great move by the Coyotes. A bat on the net. Hanrahan. And some body contact in front of the net. Excellent move on that back end. The move of the night. By Sebastian Vega on that corner. Little flick over the defender to move the ball in the attacking path for the Coyotes. Rylan Ross. Ross up the field, splits two defenders. Kyle Brereton knocks it over Nathan Millett. And the Coyotes maintain possession, checking in. Abraham Gonzalez. Checking out Sebastian Vega. Vega getting a good hand. Parker Rich is trying to take advantage with the quick open look up front. Now Aiden Matheson. Matheson, quick throw in, no hesitation. PV, been quiet for most of this second half. Connor Branley. Now it's Rylan Ross racing up that left side. Works the middle. Parker Rich could not control it. PV now going back. Chandler Gilbert packing that defense on that back end. Shot right side. Aiden Matheson, the header. Matheson, good move, and ball's knocked away. Connor Branley from Huntington Beach, California will throw it in. Right into Aiden Matheson. Branley. Crossing pass, and this one is ripped out of bounds. Better sequence by Paradise Valley, making some noise. Checking in. Roman Venegas. Rylan Ross checking out. Also about to check in. Mauricio Haro. Kalili Kalua. Shoots it up. Kyle Brereton. 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 Dumps it. Roman Venegas getting some quick work. Checking in. Tanyan Harrison. Right side. Chandler Gilbert. Turning the corner. Shot across, and that's out of bounds.
You want on the corner?
Corner for Chandler Gilbert.
He already whistled it.
Jimmy Quintero. And Johnny Granados checking back in. Corner out front. Rodriguez trying to knock it forward. Taken away by PV. Racing up. Hayden Matheson in the middle, looking for a cross. Matheson still in the middle. Hofstad. And Bustamante will secure it. Giving chase. Mark Dobis. Closing on 31 minutes left in this second half. Kyle Brereton racing up that left side. Brereton. One defender in front of him. Turns the corner. Brereton has it taken away. Good hustle play by the Pumas. And another one returned by the Coyotes and Nathan Millett. Change is about to be made as Mauricio Haro, that is, checking in. Jose Perdomo checking out. Throw in. Nico White back in the game. Little hand grab. Nico White in a battle with Roman Venegas. .30 minutes left in this one. No score. Nico White. Nice dazzling move, and Nico White's taken to the turf. Call goes against Kyle Brereton. It's going to be a free kick for Joshua Garcia from Maricopa High School. Scoreless. Those two teams have played hard, and Chandler Gilbert has really stepped up here tonight offensively.
Hey, Matt, be ready.
Garcia, free kick. Shoots it, and that wind takes it away. That's shot really wide. Aiden Matheson about to check back in. Matheson from Pinnacle High School, up to 17. Former Pioneer football team making some noise in the Open Division. Squad recently with a big blowout victory over Chaparral. Knocked up the field. Brereton. Body contact with Brantley. Lily Kalua. Chandler Gilbert gets the call as Kalua was knocked from behind. Parker Rich. Rich shoots it. Right corner. Millett is there. PV takes it away. Short-lived opportunity for Chandler Gilbert. Aiden Matheson almost had a point-blank look. Bustamante. The shot that heads toward the sidelines. Connor Brantley. Now it's Aiden Matheson. Matheson right side. Aiden Matheson shoots it across. Knocked away. Good defense by the Coyotes. And PV picking up the energy here in the last minute. Sebastian Vega checking back in. Checking out Abraham Gonzalez. Rylan Ross about to step back in. And some clarity on that call. Foul call against the Coyotes. Stepping up, ripping his way. Aiden Matheson trying to work his magic, and he gets dropped to the turf, and that's a flop call if you ever need one. Brereton knocked. Is out of bounds. Connor Brantley. Brantley was surveying the middle of the field. Worked over to Jimmy Quintero. Now on the back end to Christian Aguirre. Paradise Valley. Pumas left corner. Shot across. And knocked away by Roman Venegas. So PV looking for that punch shot and a possible putback. Point blank, they don't get it. Roman Venegas in a good place. 26 minutes left. And our view of the field blocked in that right corner. Cannot tell you exactly what happened. We are saying, we are being told an offside call against PV. Alan Ross getting ready to check in defensively for the Coyotes. Roman Venegas taking away. Connor Brantley. Parker Rich giving chase. Right off the referee. And the referee will reset. Now we play on. Brantley. Kyle Brereton in his mug. Almost an open look opportunity. Who's cutting across is Mark Dobis. Dobis. Kalila Kalua. Parker Rich. Kalila Kalua trying to feed Parker Rich. And the head ref walking over. Returns from the sidelines back on the field. Don't know exactly what happened there. Chandler Gilbert ball after the contact. Closing in on 24 minutes. Mauricio Haro partially blocked. Parker Rich taken away. Coming up right side, Mark Dobis. Dobis trying to turn the corner. Dobis does. Shot across. Perfect pass, and that one is shot over the crossbar. Dobis feeding Johnny Granados. And I hear Mentos is a great candy to share. Mentos gum. So good, gives you fresh breath 24/7. The gum of Chandler Gilbert. And we got a Chandler Gilbert player coming up gingerly, being helped by the ref. Looks like that's Mauricio Haro. And Mauricio is being helped off. Anthony Bustamante giving a hand. As well as the trainer. And he is in some kind of pain as the clock is stopped with 23 minutes and 53 seconds. He's heading toward the sidelines as he'll be looked at.
Parker, stay over here. Dylan, stay over here. I know.
And Dylan Davis is also nursing an injury with an ice pack on his left knee, was out trying to check on Mauricio Haro. So now Mauricio walking it off. That's good to see. Anytime you're being helped up, a couple bodies helping you walk toward the sidelines, you got to wonder if it's a knee injury, ACL tear, but here he is, walking tall and going back to the bench to try to see if he can potentially play through it later in this one. Bustamante rips it. Parker Rich misfires on the header. PV up the field, now playing a little give and go. But good defense by Chandler Gilbert. Millett, Rylan Ross both there. Now they're dumping it down. This is some of the best Chandler Gilbert defense I've seen at home as well. Defenders are moving to the ball quickly. Not just one. We're seeing two defenders on the ball. Very little space for Paradise Valley in this second half. Brantley shoots it. Aiden Matheson, and that's scooped up, and Matheson, the miss hit, and he knows that he had an opportunity to put PB ahead. Matheson, the leading goal scorer in the league with 10. Racing up. Worked over to Parker Rich. Parker shoots it left side. Kyle Brereton. Brereton. Work in the middle of the field. Gets the ball taken away. Now it was a dump down from Joshua Garcia to Mark Dobos. And we got a water break, and we are tied at 0. And while they hydrate, we will hydrate as well. Now tempers flaring on the Chandler Gilbert side as well. Short timeout to hydrate, and we'll get back to live action in just a few.
Wait a minute, 11 in them. It's Kershaw. They started Kershaw? They got 5 up in the first. That's rough. That's only game 1. So we're down here together. Everybody's shifting. Look, that's why I tell you, I always right on the ball, right? When I look back, was it better? Right? Yeah. Stay the course. Here we go. You guys can't play with that one either, okay? High risk. Practice on soccer. Block, sir. Whenever you're ready. Go. Out. Go, go, go.
We are back to live action. Coyotes getting away with maybe a little physicality. Nathan Millett. Millett work right side. Shot potentially coming. Opportunity goes by the wayside. Got to shoot it when you got the chance. Matthew Rodriguez. Rodriguez. Coming up. Defender hits the turf. Corner for Chandler Gilbert. Closing in on 21 minutes. This one shot across, and that one is in, and the Coyotes are on the board off the corner kick. Give Kyle Brereton the goal off the corner kick, and the Coyotes closing in on 21 minutes left. Get on the board first. The Coyotes have been knocking on the door against Logan Hanrahan, and they break through. Sebastian Vega gets the assist, and Brereton scores the go-ahead goal. Now the Coyotes in their best offensive home half, now in the second half of the year. Looking to add to it. Parker Rich shoots it. Parker Rich giving chase. That one's knocked out of bounds, but another corner chance for Chandler Gilbert. Brereton, his 4th goal of the year. We saw the women knocking off the Pumas by the count of 6-0. Could we have a clean sweep by the home white and teal in this one? Corner goes awry. Nico coming up. Rylan Ross battling Nico White. Rylan Ross. Nico. Some physicality. Nico. And that's picked up and scooped up by Hanrahan. But great individual effort by Rylan Ross. Working past Nico White. Working past a couple defenders. Almost in position for a shot. Giving chase, Parker Rich. Call goes against Chandler Gilbert. 19 minutes to change. Nico White being chased by Parker Rich. Centers it across. The attacking back, trying to work it to the attacking mid. Tanyan Harrison, little spark plug. He gets to take it away. Jimmy Quintero, Nico White, right to his right. Tanyan, body on body. Tanyan not giving up a lot of space. Nico White, good pass. Right over to Joel Hernandez. Nico White, ball back to him. Taken away by Kalili. Kalili coming up that left side. Kalili. And Hanrahan has to scoop it up right in front of the Chandler Gilbert offensive player. PV trailing 1-0. Some physicality in that corner. Under 18 minutes left in this one. Zach Camp and the Coyotes with a 1-0 lead. Punched out. Kalili trying to, now it's over to Tanyan Harrison, working into Parker Rich. Parker dumps it down to Dylan Ross. Dylan Ross puts on the Jets. Dylan taken away by the Pumas. Connor Brantley over there. Brereton, make that Parker Rich and Brantley getting tangled up. Lily shoots it to the left side. Ron Ross controls it in that corner. Shoots it across. Header by PV on the back end. Some physicality right there. So Chandler Gilbert gets on the board with a Kyle Brereton off the Sebastian Vega corner kick, and that is where we are. Now a free kick opportunity. Winding down on 16 minutes left. Zach Camp and the Coyotes have looked for a complete game victory. This one is shot from the right side, and that just misses from Kyle Brereton. Brereton, a laser just left of the post. And Kyle Brereton was denied in the first half on a point-blank look. In between the pipes. Hanrahan tested, and finally the Coyotes break through. Knocked out of bounds by the Pumas. So Ron Ross will survey from the sidelines on the throw-in. Kalili right there. Kalili. Parker Rich shoots it across. Corner for the Coyotes. Knocked in the middle. Header by Cleely. Matthew Rodriguez dumping it down. Giving chase. Jay Fuentes. Fuentes shoots it up. Ron Ross in the corner. Being tracked down by Fabian Pereza. Parker Rich in the middle of two defenders. Taken away. Kalili giving chase. Controlling it, Joel Hernandez. Now it's knocked up. The back row there for the Coyotes. Pumas trying to bring the pressure, courtesy of Phoenix Hall. Now battle in midfield, under 14 minutes left. The Coyotes looking for that first win. Paradise Valley coming off the victory, make that the 6-3 loss to Glendale. Nico White, dump over. Now a couple of PV players giving chase. Fabian Peraza as well as Nico White on the hunt. But Rylan Ross gets the call. Only goal in this one. Sebastian Vega corner kick and Kyle Brereton on the header. And this is where the energy and focus by Chandler Gilbert has got to stay sharp. This one knocked up the field. And knocked away. Closing in on 12 minutes. Rylan Ross, he's been in the middle of the action on the defense and the offensive end. Now it's the attacking back of PV trying to get in on the mix. Little shove, contact. Chandler Gilbert gets away with it. Nico White dumps it down in the right corner. Good effort by Jay Fuentes. Poot shot. And Bustamante denies Joshua Garcia. PV making a little noise in that last 2 minutes. Kyle Brereton in the middle with Christian Aguirre. Brereton giving chase. Hanrahan will shoot it past midfield. Jay Fuentes coming hard. Nico White working the ball in the middle of the field, giving chase. Tanyan Harrison. Harrison, little Energizer Bunny. Right side, Joel Hernandez. And Fuentes almost got it past Jimmy Quintero. Now Quintero is working it up. Quintero trying to split a couple defenders. And PV gets the call with 10 and change left. Free kick opportunity. And Anthony Bustamante has to lock it up. On the kick, Joel Hernandez from Verado High School in the West Valley. He's a Viper. And he's looking for a sniper shot here to tie this one up. Punch shot, and Bustamante comes up big, denying Joel Hernandez. AB, diving stop, and Chandler Gilbert remains on top 1-0. Joel Hernandez looking to rifle that one inside the left post, and AB read that one so well. Perfect timing, and denies Hernandez and denies the Pumas' quest to tie it at 1. Nico White. White dumps it down. It's back to Nico White. Playing a little give and go with Joel Hernandez. Nico White tries to center it. Little punch shot. Kyle Brereton from the forward position. Now PV back to Joel Hernandez, staying very busy. 8 minutes and counting. Chandler Gilbert coaching staff all on their feet. Anthony Bustamante, the save of the night. And there's some contact right there, and I don't know how you don't give a yellow card right there. I mean, Jimmy Quintero literally tackled Kalili Kalua, and the field ref is standing right there looking at the play and doesn't draw the yellow card. I mean, my goodness. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, it just wasn't like they knocked and he fell. He grabbed him and tackled him. I mean, we're not talking yellow card, possible red card right there as well. If player safety is paramount in this sport, and we're talking at any level, then the referee just made a tragic mistake and error. They play on. Coyotes, 7:30 left. Header on the back end. Tanyan Harrison. Harrison over to Ron Ross. Ron Ross been so busy in this one, so active. He's had a great match. Harrison hustling over. Kalili. Kyle Brereton. Nathan Millett. Millett shoots it up that right side. Running up, Coyotes trying to maintain possession. More body contact, but we're going to have a corner for Chandler Gilbert with 6 and change left. And if I could see the other side of the field, I will let you know. That one centered. The header goes wide from Khalili. Another header opportunity. This time, Barrington. Barrington could not get it. Hanrahan. Anthony Bustamante is Aiden Matheson. Nico White. White, Rylan Ross in a one-on-one battle. Nico tries to center it. Aiden Matheson and couldn't get anything on it. Bustamante secures it. Under 6 minutes left in this one. And Coach DeVries is telling his team to rush the keeper. 5:44 left as Johnny Granados about to check in from Paradise Valley High School. And these last 5 minutes, it will be intense, and the bodies will be pounding with contact. Bustamante up the field. Punch that left side. Parker Rich picked up by a defender. Parker has it taken away. Parker tries to get it across. Nathan Millett. Millett shoots, and Nathan Millett scores off the feed from Parker Rich. And the Coyotes now lead 2-0. Parker Rich, point blank, boom! And the teal and white that has struggled all year offensively, stepping up mid-October on home turf against PV. Parker Rich. A 2-0 Coyotes lead. Just an exceptional offensive effort by the Coyotes this evening. Can't say enough. This team, which has struggled to put shots on goal, has struggled to find any kind of offensive continuity tonight. They have come up big and look like a well-oiled unit. Numerous opportunities, and they've outplayed PV here this evening. Parker Rich shoots it up. 4 and change. Kyle Brereton giving chase. And the coaching staff. 5 minutes of football left. And Chandler Gilbert looking to close this one out with Bustamante in the pipes. Chandler Gilbert working it past midfield. Under 4 minutes left. Coyotes with a 2-0 lead. That one's knocked away. Kyle Brereton, now your scoring recap. Sebastian Vega with a corner kick. Kyle Brereton knocked it in. Make it 1-0, and now Parker Rich on the great feed. 3:24 left. Jose Perdomo about to check in. And confirming for the scoring table, both goals were in the second half. 3 minutes left. Zach Kampf has seen his team struggle offensively throughout the year and struggle with consistency. Almost a Brereton header toward Hanrahan. Coyotes have had more shots on goal, more consistent offensive play. Rylan Ross, good physicality.
Jay, be aware. You might need help with this. Be aware.
2 minutes and 20 seconds left. Jay Fuentes is there. Right side. Fabian Peraza. Shot from the right side, and that one is over the goalpost. Phoenix Hall had an opportunity. Good chance, good look. Knocks it a mile high. 1:58 left. The clock has stopped. Now $1:53 left. Kyle Brereton and Parker Rich. 2 second-half goals. And this Coyotes team that entering tonight with a record of 0-9-2. Only 9 goals on the season. Averaging less than 6 shots per game. Have easily exceeded that. Jose Perdomo. Perdomo right into the hands of Hanrahan. $1:35. Tanyan Harrison. Harrison. Rylan Ross. Ross. Spiraling kick down the left side. And Rylan Ross has played an excellent match. And Nico White. Looking for some magic as well as Joel Hernandez and Jimmy Quintero. Jay Fuentes. Kalili Kalua. And now a yellow card comes out. And that yellow card should have came out about 10 minutes ago. That was more of an incidental than what we saw when Kalua was dragged down. But this time, the field ref makes the call. Field ref, once again, is have the information. Charles Farr, as well as Alex Quesada and Goshani Majida. 52 seconds left. Aiden Matheson. Matheson held in check. The league's leading goal scorer. Comes up empty. 38 seconds left. And talk about a tremendous mental grind for this team. 11 matches, no wins. Couple ties in there. 18 seconds and counting. Knocked up to midfield, Jay Fuentes tracking Nico White. And the clock is ticking. And the final seconds, and that is going to do it. And Chandler Gilbert gets his first win of the season, a 2-0 shutout against visiting Paradise Valley. The squad, relentless offensively, their best offensive performance of the season at home. Kyle Brereton scores off a corner kick from Sebastian Vega. And then Parker Rich added a second goal, and between the pipes, Anthony Bustamante was fantastic. We'll take a short timeout. Post-game interview is about to come here on the Chandler Gilbert Sports Network. Gilbert, as the Coyotes men, after 11 tough matches, they enter this one with a record of 0-9-2. Tonight they get the 2-0 shutout between the pipes. Anthony Bustamante, a sheer force of defense, pitches the shutout. Anthony, how's it feel? I know this win was long overdue.
It's about time, guys. I feel like we deserve one early on in the beginning, but just stuff happens, and I'm just glad we finally got one now. Finally glad that we were able to show what we can do.
You've been so solid. You've been such a great leader for this team. But tonight, the offense finally takes form. The offense really, no question, the best home offensive performance by the team this year. And so much the pressure wasn't on you tonight to try to be a savior between the pipes. What'd you see from your offense tonight?
From my offense, nothing but 10 out of 10. I feel like they just played the best game they could play today, and I'm just very grateful. I didn't have to, like you said, make a lot of saves today. And I had the one with the one free kick, but no, I'm just very grateful again with the forwards. Yeah.
So you got the victory, and let's talk about your defense. Khalili, you got great performances by Rylan Ross. Let's talk about the attacking back row that made your life so easy back there this evening.
Today as well, the defense was just 10 out of 10 on fire. Another shout out Marcos, Khalil, Mo. Everybody was just locked in today. Everybody just gave it their 100% effort, and everybody was just like wanted to play today. Everybody was in the game and mental and everything.
And Anthony, let's talk about the perseverance of this team because, as you grind through and you work hard, a lot of people don't realize it. They look at the record, 0-9-2, and they're thinking, okay, this team's not any good, but you've been out here, you've worked hard, you've played some teams tough, and you finally get the complete performance. How satisfying is it knowing that the work finally pays off and you're finally seeing the fruits of your hard labor?
It's amazing, bro. Honestly, like I said, it's long over. Like you said, it's long overdue, but it's just amazing just to finally feel like a finally good win.
There you go.
We took control of the whole game. We did everything, and it was amazing.
Anthony Bustamante pitches his shutout as the Coyotes pick up the first win of the season. Way to go, champ.
Yes, sir.
Keep it locked, keep it loaded. More post-game coverage coming right here from Chandler Gilbert. They say a mine is a beautiful thing to waste, and Kyle wasted no time using the mine, the noggin on the header. And walk me through that play as it was scoreless going to the second half until a key moment, point blank, and you took advantage.
Yeah, I mean, in the first half we had plenty of opportunities, plenty of breakaways we should have scored. And then it just didn't fall in the second half. And, on the corner kick, I just beat my guy and was open and just made good contact and it went in.
Kyle with his fourth goal of the year, which leads the team. Look, this team has struggled mightily offensively. This team looked completely different tonight offensively. What changed tonight that all of a sudden there was some chemistry, there was some more fluid motion, more passes were on point, more open opportunity. I mean, you name it, it looked like a completely different offensive team. What has transpired in the last week or so, or coming from the draw against Gateway, 1-1 coming into this match?
Honestly, I don't know. We've been putting in a lot of work in training, and we just haven't gotten the results we wanted. And tonight, we had the energy, we had the fight, we had the tenacity to go at it. We're sick of losing, and we wanted to go at it, and we wanted to win and make a statement that we can still compete, and we can win the rest of our games, and we can make the playoffs.
Yeah, I just saw a complete effort. I mean, the front line was fantastic, but the attacking back really set the tone, coming up at midfield, really forcing the tempo. And I want to give a lot of shout out to Rylan Ross, who played fantastic. Khalili played great. What did you see from the attacking back that really helped the front line? Because they made a difference. They were up, they were at it, and they made a difference offensively.
Right, so Rylan and I play on the same side, and, we've had a lot of ups and downs together, just working together, and tonight was just on. We were working together, we were finding each other, we were just combining, and he's a talented player. He has a bright future, and we're just really proud of him and all the work and effort he put in on the offense and on the defense.
So you guys pitched a shutout. Now another opportunity Tuesday night against Glendale. And look, this game won't mean anything if you can't capitalize and continue to play better. It's all about building, and that's what Coach Zach Kampf has talked about here. He's trying to build something. He's trying to build a program, and every step is a step toward making the program better. So your thoughts of taking this great performance and capitalizing Tuesday against Glendale?
Right, I mean, this is a great momentum. This is a great opportunity to go out and fight. You know, our last game on our home field, our last game for our sophomores at our home field, and you know, I think it's just a great opportunity to go out and give it our all. I mean, we have nothing to lose at this point, so we just got to go out and fight and give it everything we have.
Kyle Brereton, he's going out fighting, using the head, scoring goals, and he is savoring a 2-0 victory over the crosstown Paradise Valley Pumas. And right over his shoulder is Nathan Millen, who's about to join up, who scored the second goal of the night. And Nathan, Kyle, thank you for your time. And Nathan Millen steps on the mic, and so it's a 1-0 game in the second half, and then all of a sudden Parker Rich feeds you beautifully. Walk me through that second goal.
Well, I don't know. I just see him make the run, and I'm thinking, okay, he's either gonna whip it in or he's gonna look for something backwards. And so I just drifted over, and I see the man get doubled. So he just kind of poked it back to me, and it just fell right, and I just hit it, and I kind of hoped and prayed. But
yeah, upper left corner, you knock it home. And Nathan, I got to tell you, we have seen this team struggle offensively all season, especially on home turf in the course of the live streams. What was the difference tonight? Because you outplayed Paradise Valley. You had more opportunities. You had more shots on goal. The fluidity of the offense was crisper. The passes, everything was so much better. What has transpired since the Gateway draw that you come into this match only a couple days later and you look like a very cohesive offensive unit?
You know, we're a really young team, so I just feel like throughout the course of the season, we're kind of still getting to know each other a little bit, still trying to like gel with each other, and it's been getting better and better. But I feel like Gateway, I feel like we let ourselves down a little bit, you know, and so I feel like it was kind of like a wake up call, like, okay, we need to get our heads in the game, we need to get going now. Like, it's been a work in progress, but a lot of work behind the scenes has led up to this moment, and I just feel like it feels really good to finally have it pay off, you know?
Yeah, and Nathan, it did pay off in such a big way. You get the 2-0 victory, your first one in the season, now 1-9-2. Just throw out those first 11 matches because this is the one you're going to savor and enjoy all night. But I also want to give a big shout out collectively to the whole unit. What I saw, and correct me if I'm wrong, you did not give the opposition a lot of space. I saw anytime on the attacking forwards from Paradise Valley, I saw two defenders attacking the ball, not a lot of space. What was the mindset defensively? And it wasn't just the attacking back. It was a collective effort by everyone putting pressure on the ball at all times.
We've just been working really hard recently, thinking with the mindset, have pride with yourself, you know, like when your individual battles and everything else will like follow, you know, have some pride in your defending. Think to yourself, okay, it starts with me. I'm not going to get beat. I'm not going to be the one who sets that domino effect into effect, I guess.
Yeah. So needless to say, it was a team effort and the collective mindset to keep it all together. And that being said, for you personally, 11 matches in, 0-9-2.
Yeah.
For you personally, as the whole Chandler Gilbert fan base, they're watching this one, how good does it feel for you? How good does it feel for your teammates? How much were you satisfied this one tonight?
It feels fantastic. It feels really good. It's hard to put into words because it's just so many practices, so many like long nights that are finally kind of like starting to show itself a little bit. Like I said, it's getting better every game, and it's only up from here.
Nathan Millett, I'll tell you what, it's Halloween tonight. He's trick-or-treating. He's savoring a good, hard-court fought victory against Paradise Valley, a 2-0 victory. Nathan Millett scores the second goal, puts the cherry on a beautiful evening. Great job by Nathan Millett. Great job by the Coyotes getting their first victory of the year. And, of course, they're back at it Tuesday night, taking on Glendale. We'll have the live coverage starting right after the women's game. That is Nathan Millett. Hey, good night for the Chandler Gilbert programs. The women win 6-0. The men, they follow suit, getting the 2-0 victory. Thank you for joining us. For all the good people here at Chandler Gilbert, like Nathan Millett right to my left, Paulo Hutchinson on the live stream. Of course, Zach Camp, Scott Smith in the soccer programs, Russ Luce, the AD who's working tirelessly all day and getting all the equipment up and running. Good night for the women. They're back at it. And the men taking on Glendale Tuesday. We'll see you right here from Chandler Gilbert. Take care and have a good evening.